Christmas is a time for family, both far and near. Simple but fond memories and traditions are unique to each family. For us, this one began in 1990 when Charlotte Doherty gave the grandchildren the book, The Best of James Whitcome Riley. The book came from Riley's home at 528 Lockerbie Street in Indianapolis, where he lived in his home from 1893 until he died in 1916. This had its beginnings in a story told by Riley's younger brother Alex in the early 1870s when Riley was traveling with the Dr. McGrillis' Standard Remedies medicine show. An early version of the bear story was part of his recitation repertoire. Riley revisited over the years and frequently used it in his lecture program. What follows is a story as it first appeared in print in 1896. Country audiences knew that neither boy nor bear can climb a sycamore. And now, read again like she has done every year since 1990, here is Elaine and the bear story.
James Whitcome Riley's The Bear Story, that Alex is maked up his own self. Why, once there was a little boy went out into the woods to shoot a bear. So he went out way in the great big woods he did, and he was going along, and pretty soon he heard something go, whoa, is that a way? Whoa, whoa. And he was scared, he was, and so he run and climbed a tree, a great big tree, he did, a sycamore tree. And then he heard it again, and he looked around, and 'twas a bear, a great big sure enough bear. No, 'twas two bears it was, two great big bears. One of them one's a great big bear. And they both went, whoa. And here they come to climb the tree and get the little boy and eat him up. And then the little boy, he was scared worse than ever. And here come the great big bear climbing the tree to get the little boy and eat him up. Oh, no, it wasn't the big bear that climbed the tree. It was the little bear. So here he come climbing the tree and climbing the tree. And then when he get right close to the little boy, he is pulled up his gun and shot the bear he did and killed him dead. And then the bear he falled clean on down out of the tree, away clean to the ground he did. Spling, splung. He falled plumb down and killed him too, and lit right side of where the big bear's at. And then the big bear's awful mad, you bet. Cause the little boy, he shot his gun and killed the little bear. Well, cause the big bear, he was the little bear's papa. And so here he come to climb the big old tree and get the little boy and eat him up. And then when the little boy, he saw the great big bear a-coming, he was badder scared he was than any time. And so he think he'll climb up higher, way up higher in the tree than the old bear can climb, But he can't climb higher than old bears can climb, because bears can climb up higher in the trees than any little boys in the whole world. And so here come the great big bear he did, climbing up and up the tree to get the little boy and eat him up. And so the little boy, he climbed up higher and higher and higher up the tree, and higher and higher and higher. And their house is. And here come the old bear, close to him all the time. And then the first thing you know, when the old big bear was right close to him, then the little boy, he has jabbed his gun right in the old bear's mouth and shot and killed him dead. No, I forgot. He didn't shoot the great big bear off, 'cause there was no load in the gun, 'Cause when he shot the little bear, then no load was any more than in the gun. But the little boy climbed higher up, he did. He climbed lots higher, and on up higher and higher and higher, till he can't climb no higher. 'Cause then the lambs, all so little way up in the teeny weeny tip top of the tree, they'd break down with him if he don't be careful. So he stop and he think, and then he look around, and here come the old bear. And so the little boy make up his mind. He's got to get it out of here some way. 'Cause here come the old bear. So close his breath's pert nice so he can feel how hot it is against his bare feet. It's like old Ring's breath when he's been out a-hunting and's all tired. So when the old bear's so close, the little boy gives a great big jump for another tree. No, he don't do that. I tell you what the little boy does. When in, oh yes, the little boy, he finds a hole up there. It's in the tree, and he climbs in there and hides. And then the old bear can't find the little boy at all. But pretty soon the old bear finds the little boy's gun that's up there. 'Cause the gun, it's too tall to tuck with him in the hole. So when the old bear finds the gun, he knows the little boy is round somewheres. And the old bear begins to snuff and sniff around and snuff around so he can find out where the little boy's hid at. And then, oh yes, well, pretty soon the old bear climbs way out on a big limb, a great long limb. And then the little boy climbs out the hole and takes his axe and chops the limb off. Then the old bear falls kersplunge, clean to the ground, and busts and kills himself plumb dead, he did. And then the little boy, he gets his gun and immense and climb down the tree again. No, he don't get his gun, 'cause when the bear fall down, then the gun fall too, and broke it all to pieces too. Oh, the nicest gone. His paw is bite it. And the little boy has cried, he did, and went on climbing down the tree, and climbing down, and climbing down. And sir, when he was pert nigh down, when in, the old bear, he jumped up again, and he ain't dead at all. It's tended that way, and he can get the little boy and eat him up. But the little boy, he was too smart to climb clear down the tree. And the old bear, he can't climb up the tree no more, 'cause when he fell, well, he broke all of his legs. And then he couldn't climb. But he won't go away and let the little boy come down out of the tree. And the old bear growls around there, he does. Growls and goes, whoa, 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 all the time. And the little boy had to stay up in the tree all night and thought no supper neither. Only there was apples on the tree. And little boy ate apples, it's all night, and cried and cried. Then when 'twas morning, the old bear went, whoa, again, and tried to climb up in the tree and get the little boy. But he can't climb to save his soul. He can't. And oh, he's so mad. He is tearing up the ground and going, whoa, whoa. And, oh yes, pretty soon, when mornings come, all light, so you can see, when in, the old bear finds the little boy's gun, it's on the ground, and it ain't broke at all. I said that. And so the old bear think, he'll take the gun and shoot the little boy. But bears, they don't know much about shooting guns. So when he goes to shoot the little boy, the old bear got the other end of the gun against his shoulder instead of the other end. And when he tried to shoot the little boy, it shot the bear, it did, and killed him dead. And then the little boy climbed down out of the tree and chopped his old woolly head off. Yes, and he killed the other bear again, he did, and killed both the bears he did, and took them home and cooked them and ate them. And that's all.